Hai, selamat petang semua kepada viewer Azrin LTV. Saya ucapkan terima kasih kerana sudi menonton video pada kali ini. Tapi pertama sekali saya nak ucapkan saya ingin mohon maaf kerana dah 2-3 minggu sepatutnya ada video yang diupload tapi tak ada diuploadkan sebab ada beberapa perkara yang berlaku pada saya dan juga isteri, yang di mana saya akan kongsikan bersama dengan viewer semua dalam video pada kali ini. So jadinya apa yang berlaku sekarang ni, yang ada 2-3 minggu gap ni, dia adalah kerana okeylah, saya kongsi dulu. First thing, saya ada showcase. Showcase ni kepada kalian yang, pada teman-teman semua yang pernah tengok saya punya video yang lepas, saya ada cakap, saya punya full time job, saya buat training. So jadinya apa yang berlaku pada 2-3 minggu lepas ni adalah sebab salah satunya adalah showcase training ni yang saya diminta untuk membantu saya punya majikan, yang di mana one of kami punya business associates mempunyai satu training program yang telah dilancarkan bersama dengan majikan saya, yang di mana saya diminta untuk membantu menjadi sebagai co-facilitator lah. In other words, is actually co-producer di dalam program training tu. So jadinya itu dah ambil masa dah, dalam tempoh lebih kurang seminggu untuk saya buat preparation semua dan juga test run and everything. Sebab yang membezakan sekarang ni adalah kenapa ada test run, sebab this program is actually a sort of like an experiential learning punya program. It's virtual pula tu, and it's been conducted first time to the client. So alhamdulillah, the what you call the result was very promising. Alhamdulillah also, like there's not much of a major hiccup coming up from that particular program yang kami conduct. So yang perkara kedua pula, selain daripada showcase dan training yang test run and everything semua tu, there's a proposal pula yang saya kena siapkan untuk klien saya yang telah bersama saya all this while dalam tempoh masa 3 tahun, yang safe about, yang macam last year punya training program tu tak dapat dilaksanakan due to this pandemic. So what they decided right now, they are planning to actually proceed dengan training yang kami cadangkan yang lepas, dengan penambahbaikan yang baru untuk versi tahun 2021. So jadinya itu yang membuat saya occupied lah pada ketika itu untuk menyiapkan proposal tersebut. Dah lah buat proposal, dah lah buat training showcase, and then proposal yang saya buat tu pula salah pula kerana ada beberapa information yang tak sama untuk diselitkan kat dalam proposal tersebut. So jadi macam biasalah orang-orang yang buat proposal semua everything, I think dia memang biasa dengan perkara ni lah. So itu yang mengambil masa saya, dan adalah yang juga beberapa keadaan yang agak tidak menyenangkan berlaku pada saya dan juga isteri saya dalam tempoh waktu tersebut. So itulah yang perkara ketiga pula yang saya ingin kongsikan kepada teman-teman semua adalah, baru kita nak set upkan video ataupun nak buat video terbaru ke apa ke, yang saya ingin kongsikan bersama teman-teman semua. Terjadi satu insiden yang di mana saya dan isteri perlu balik ke Melaka pada kadar segera, just last week, untuk attend kepada papa mertua saya, that means my wife punya father, which is my father-in-law, yang di mana he has to go through this urgent operasi segera lah, I want to say, it's an yang bersangkut paut dengan like macam kalau orang biasa dengan dialysis ni, dia kena go through that particular procedure because dia punya platform, they call it, ada yang pakai fistula yang letak dekat either this side ataupun this side, ataupun kalau dah tak ada fistula tu, dia akan gunakan graft, yang menggunakan artificial vein untuk mereka lakukan dialysis. To be specific, what happened to my father-in-law was, dia punya fistula rusak both side, the graft yang ada pada dia pun dah tak dapat berfungsi lagi. So the problem is he cannot do dialysis. So kalau orang yang biasa dengan dialysis, is like macam that the hemodialysis machine tu, dia berfungsi sebagai buah pinggang untuk mencuci buah pinggang, untuk mencuci darah semua and everything. So that is what the function is. So right now, what happened to my father-in-law was, he doesn't have that outlet that for the machine to connect to his body, in order for the body to actually be cleansed up, daripada whatever things yang dia makan ke apa ke, it's just so it's like that was how critical it was. My mother-in-law was not really comfortable at that point of time bila dia nak buat dialysis. They just discovered yang the graft dah tak berfungsi lagi. So she quickly called my wife yang mengatakan dia perlu segera pergi ke hospital untuk like macam fix up perkara ni, yang di mana that particular hospital, kalau dikatakan pun akan buat dia akan tebuk dekat dia punya neck ni, and then there will be some straw sticking up from the neck in order for the dialysis to connect and do the cleansing of the blood, sementara nak membuat another procedure which they call it perm cap. So kalau orang yang biasa dengan perkataan perm cap ni, it's okay, you know what I mean. But yang tak tahu, perm cap ni adalah permanent catheter, yang di mana instead of they do that particular straw thing yang dicucuk dekat neck ni sampai ke jantung punya vein untuk membuat dialysis, buat cuci darah, instead they will just cut through either your chest ataupun you punya vein dekat lengan ni that connects that particular tube to your heart, and straight away connects it to the dialysis machine, which basically what we feel is, instead of poking into the neck, and then do one more surgery, cut through the heart or the leg and the arm, in order for you to do the pump cap thing. I believe, like if we don't have to do that, I don't know what they call it, I've forgotten already, kan, yang cucuk dekat tengkuk tu, I would prefer them to do dekat sini, which is actually just do once instead of twice, you see. So first thing, if let's say we are able to opt for that particular approach, we are able to save on the costing. Secondly, time. Thirdly, the pain that my father-in-law have to go through, and I believe it's much more, how should I say, safer lah, I mean, it can be actually less or neither don't have any complication kalau let's say kita just straight away do the perm cap. So what happened then, at 7 o'clock mommy called, and then lepas tu mom wanted to go to the hospital already, but somehow suddenly she decided to go back home first, which basically I called and I bincang dengan mami, cakap apa tu, we can actually, me and my wife arrange with the hospital yang selalu kita buat kita punya fistula, graft, all the surgery, all this while, and see what are the best method yang yang we can actually that they can come up with. True enough, alhamdulillah, when I spoke to the doctor dekat clinic tu, not the doctor, I would to say the staff, they say that they can actually do POMCAT straight away. All the the only thing, you just need to bring my father-in-law to the hospital, and immediately that they can actually just send my father-in-law for the procedure. So that was what I told Mami, yang mengatakan yang he doesn't my father-in-law doesn't have to go through that painstaking kind of process nak cucuk dekat neck yang I sendiri kalau dengar pun I rasa I boleh pingsan kot. So jadinya saya macam so the best thing was is that macam they cut through that one up, tak perlu nak go through that particular process, straight away do the PEMCAT. Alhamdulillah, the moment we arrived, my father-in-law is ready in the surgery. They have actually conduct the surgery and everything, and he's been warded for a day for monitoring purposes. The following day tu dia dah boleh balik. Alhamdulillah. We were so grateful, like things are done accordingly as per plan, so it's just that that we were very very happy lah, bersyukur sangat, everything goes up smoothly, nothing much I could ask for. I believe that was the the happiest moment, I would to say, because we have been through into so many critical situation. This is not the first time, like there were a few events that taken place before, yang di mana we were put into shock, and we needed to rush back to Malacca, instantly. So but this time around was a little bit different, because we understand that like kalau let's say buat dialysis tu, we can do dekat arm, dekat to fix the fistula kan, dekat arm, dekat both side of the arm, you can do it at the groin, tapi macam man, that's just so ridiculous, and it's so like macam wow, and it's yang dekat groin tu memang untuk temporary aja, just like the one yang I cakap dekat neck tu, and it actually can even like wow, you've been poked. After you have actually gone through this surgery, you have to take out that particular tube, keluar daripada neck, and that is another pain that you have to go through. And I want to say that I think I tak nak elaborate on that part dah. So to keep it simple, to keep it short, Alhamdulillah, my father has actually gone through the procedure successfully, and he's back home on the following day. So jadinya lusa, which is actually the day after, that was actually the dialysis punya time lah. That's where it's very crucial for everyone at that point of time. Like macam according to the doctor, then that the procedure was successful, and it's functioning. But that was from the doctor itself, so we didn't really experience that yet, and we don't really have that particular sort of like surety lah, I would to say, whether that PEMCAT is functioning or not. Though kebanyakan it was been done successfully, but knowing us yang tak pernah ada experience in this kind of situation, of course, like there were a lot of things going through in our mind, So the following day too, Alhamdulillah, it's like after the dialysis at 12 o'clock, I saw mom and dad, back home, and then looking at my father-in-law, he is much more, he looks he looks very happy, and I want to say that the PEMCAT works. So jadinya saya macam, I have no word to describe, but practically I'm just so pleased, bersyukur sangat kepada Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala for making things easier for us, So what we were afraid was during that time before the dialysis, there will be a complication ke apa ke, which practically memang kalau boleh kita tak nak apa-apa complication lagi. Alhamdulillah now things has been sorted out. We are very happy, and yeah, I'll update you on the next one. See you soon.